J'adore. Dior. First time buying Dior. Oh! What did I get? What did I get? What did I get? J'adore. Let's see if I can do this. My Indian heritage roots will not avail me. Did I do it? First time buying Dior. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mike and I'm a fashion freak, a goyard geek, a luxury lover, a shopaholic, chic shithead, a Dior daddy, a Dior dude, a Dior doll, a Dior doofus, a Dior dude. Like Dior daddy. We're gonna go with Dior daddy. First time buying a Dior bag. Are you guys ready? You wanna see what I got? If that's in the end, the whole process, I had a great, amazing experience at Dior in Paris. Today's video is my experience at Dior in Paris, part of my Paris part 3, part 4, part 5 shopping blog, my French Fashion Fridays. Every Friday I post a video of my France trip and what I got in France and how the experience was. So today we're doing Dior. First time buying Dior, I was lucky enough to go to the Avenue Montaigne store, which I didn't know because I didn't watch the show. Sorry, I didn't watch it, but it's where the famous scene in Sex and the City where Carrie falls in Dior that my friend that came with me, who's obsessed with, told me all about, and we had to go there, so we had to go see it. So it was on our bucket list of things to go see, and then ended up going shopping. But I did wear all my Dior, so I'm all Diored out today, clothing-wise. Like I said, first time shopping at Dior for leather, like for bags and stuff like that. But I have, this is my Dior jacket, Dior. I'm Diored out. I'm a Diored out dad, a decked out Dior daddy. Decked out Dior daddy. Hello, daddy. Anyway, if that's something you're interested in, please stick around. Please smash that like button. Please consider subscribing and keep on watching. Okay, I had literally the best experience with Dior. One of the best customer service experiences. One of the best stores to shop at. Everything. It was like I've never been a big Dior person. I don't know why. I just never got into it. I do love the Lady Dior bag. I love the book tote. I mean, but they are very popular and very oversaturated now. So I never really got into it. Saddlebag's cute. I like it. Don't know how practical it is, but I did like it. I mean, I've liked it. And I have nothing against them. I really do like their stuff. I just never got into it until now. So here we are. So we were walking. It wasn't on my to-do list. I didn't make an appointment. There was nothing. I just we were in the area and we had just finished shopping on Avenue Montaigne at Louis Vuitton. And so my friend was like, we have to go in Dior and just see. It's the new store. It's the Avenue Montaigne, their big flagship store. They had just redone it. They'd like literally, it was closed for 2.5 years and they just opened it up. So we just got in line. It was like, we waited like 5 minutes. There were 3 people in front of us. I think it was Sunday afternoon at like 6, so there was nobody really there. But they redid the whole store. If you go to the website, there's like this huge, beautiful staircase. They put in a rooftop thing, and they made it it's very like Hermès. There's like a rooftop thing. There's a Dior restaurant. There's a garden. Like it's a huge store. And this is the women's store, and then the men's. The men's is on the left, women's is on the right, and then they have the kids store, which is right next door. But like you have to leave and go back in. It's a very small baby Dior store, baby Dior. But I was like, oh yeah, of course we got to go in. And I learned so much about Dior and their history. First of all, they're like packaging, their craftsmanship, like so nice. And the boxes are different. I think these are like limited. This is their holiday 2022 box, I believe. I think it's like hand painted, or it's like, you know, it's very, the attention to detail is so amazing. And I'll get more into that too, but like even like their bags, like it's just so nice. Like it's very, very presentable, and they pay a lot of attention to detail, and they take really good care of you. So Dior has already become one of my new favorite brands, and it's something that I'm going to look into a lot more and start my new Dior collection. Speaking of which, starting with, so the whole experience. So went in, they were super nice. So we were like, oh, we're just looking around. So we wanted to look around, and you just went in, gave our name, and then walked into the men's section. So you just want to look at bags and stuff like that. And so we were looking at a couple of the Dior saddlebags, the Dior oblique bag, the Dior book tote. I just wanted to kind of see everything, and they were so friendly, so nice. We were luckily paired with this amazing sales associate who happened to be he's the men's manager, I believe. He was so friendly, so nice, so helpful, so engaging, not pushy at all, like just there to talk to us, made us feel super comfortable, like connected with us about a bunch of things. Just really connected, really easy to talk to. Gave us his phone number right away, like super helpful, was not like snooty or anything like that. We came in and looked at a couple things. We didn't get anything the first day, and he was still super helpful. Gave us his number, said, when you want to come back, and I can help you. And I was like, yeah, we want to think about it. But we looked at some sweaters, the Dior book tote, we looked at the saddlebag, looked at a couple of like crossbody kind of oblique bags in the oblique pattern, looked at in the leather, looked at this new Dior, this new tote that they have that's all leather that I actually really liked, and I told him I really liked it. We connected about Goyard, we connected about Chanel, we talked about like all the other brands. He was super nice, super helpful, super open. It was so easy, you know, coffee, tea, everything like that, super friendly. And so yeah, we walked around the store. First we tried on a few of the bags all the way in the back of the men's section, and then some men's shoes, which I love their shoes too. The thing I really always never got into Dior because it is very expensive. Like they're very high price points. Like their entry level t-shirts like $600. Their shoes are all over $1,000. Like it's not, I mean, it's really well made. It's all nice so far. I mean, we'll see how this goes, but it's definitely, you know, it's definitely very high fashion, high couture. Excuse me. So knowing that going into it, you know, I was a little just like, it wasn't on my to-do list. It wasn't in my budget. It wasn't anything like that. So I was just kind of like looking, really liked the book tote. Then they had this whole section where you can like sit on these computers and like personalize anything, and they can do it. He told me it takes like 8 hours, not 8 hours. You can do it the same day, personalize it, put your name on pillows, put your name on blankets. They have these lovely Dior pillows that are like all hand sewn and like have the, you know, the tiger and the very cool craftsmanship and the really cool intricate designs and patterns, and you could have your name written in it, just like the book tote where you can have your name put on one side. They have a bunch of things that you can personalize, pillows, blankets, and I really actually wanted to get a pillow, but I literally had no space and I didn't know if I was gonna be able to take it. I didn't have space for the bag for this, which sad because it was a big beautiful bag. But pillows, blankets, yeah, there's just about hats. You can personalize a hat. So I thought that was a really cool section, and it's like right in between the men's and women's section, and it has beautiful all leather new version of the book tote that's a little softer. It's still big and square, but it's got these like latches on either side that can open up and make it a little bigger, and it's just very clean, very understated, just says Dior very small. I do like that about their leather things. It's like just all leather and very clear. They have this new backpack that's coming out that I really also was interested in, but it's all very clean and it just says Dior very small. And then obviously the oblique jacquard pattern with the Dior is very homage to the 90s, and the saddlebag and Paris and Nicole and all of that, and like that's very flashy, and the shoes too, but I still feel like it's like elegant in a way for some reason. I don't know, it just feels like it's not like label whore kind of thing. But I didn't know that I wanted that. I also really like the new diamond CD pattern. I think that's really cool because it's like the C and the D are there, but it's not like in your face. You kind of like have to see it. It could, from afar, it just looks like a bunch of diamonds. It's a really cool pattern. I also did find this about it too. It's not, it is leather. The CD pattern is leather. It's not actually, I thought it was canvas, like the oblique one, but it's not. It's a leather that's treated and like, he told me and he explained it to me, and now I don't remember, so I feel really silly trying to explain this, but basically it is leather, it's not canvas, and it's like a printed, or it's like a different type of leather. It's a different way of style. It's made to look like canvas and look like that, but it is actually nicer quality material and more expensive material or whatever. And they had this beautiful backpack in that pattern that I really liked. Anyway, so we talked to this guy for forever. He took us upstairs, he showed us around, like to a changing room, tried on a couple of sweaters, coffee, tea, like the bathroom. He took me in the bathroom. The bathroom is you just walk in. It's a really nice bathroom. One of the places, a few places where you can just walk in. They don't have to like actually escort you to the bathroom and wait with you like they do at Chanel or Cartier. And he was really nice. And I don't know, I just made the experience so good. And then we were like, can we come back? We want to think about it. He's like, yeah, of course, come back tomorrow. Or when he's like, I'm working Monday, not working Tuesday or Wednesday, but come back tomorrow if you want, or I can set you up with somebody else Tuesday or Wednesday. He's the manager. And I think he like left for a little bit and then came back because he had to do something else. Oh no, he stayed with us the whole time. Like it was super helpful. It was the second day he left for a little bit, but super helpful, super kind, whatever. Like made the experience so lovely. So went home, did a little research on Dior. I didn't want to do an impulse purchase, so I did a little research, kind of looked up all their prices, looked at their stuff, things like that. And they had all these cute little like wallets and card holders and things like that too. I had seen somebody walk out with one of these bags and the packaging, and it looked really nice, and it just looked very like would make a great present. I did need to get some presents. I needed to get some Christmas presents, and that was on my bucket list, so I thought I can go back. So I looked at the website and I was like, oh, I can go back and get a couple Christmas presents from here, like because the way they package it and stuff like that looks really nice. And I watched a few unboxings and I saw that they do really nice packaging. So then I went back. So I texted him, said we're coming back the next day. He was like, totally, come in, I'll help you. Got in, he was working. He's like, I need 20 minutes. I'm still working the floor. But we came back in, no wait, no line, anything like that, and kind of explored the floor. And then we showed him a couple of the bags that I looked up online. There's this one bag we saw that we realized was actually from Baby Dior. It was this it was like a multi-pochette basically. It had like a little camera bag and then had a little coin purse. And we were like, because we were looking at a couple of camera bags. We were like, oh, it's actually this one. He's like, oh, it's the baby one. You sure you want to see that one? Like, yeah, we want to see it. Because we compared it in size and price, and it was pretty much the same price and the same size as their regular camera bag, which we had tried a few of their different camera bags on. So he took us out, had to take us across the hall to the Baby Dior, which was so cute and so sweet. There were all these little people, like little babies, kids in there. and the manager's there, and this manager, I guess, had worked there before, and so he like brought us in, he was like talking to all the employees. They were super helpful employees. Brought out the bag, tried it on, really liked it. It's like basically like a multi-pochette. So we're like, okay, yeah, can we take this and compare it to the other one? And so then we had to like, he had to sign it out because he was taking the inventory from that store to the other store. And he walked us to the store too. He walked us back and like talked about the history of Dior a little bit and like the wall. And we talked about the carry thing. And so then we went back in and put it down next to the other one and got some coffee and tea and like compared it while we were trying it on. I kid you not, this is actually the funniest part of the story. It's crazy. It's like we literally created buzz and hype for it because like while we were trying it on, two other guys were just staring, and then a couple across the hall was staring, and then another gay couple was staring. So there's 3 groups of people staring at this bag that we're trying on. And so then the sales associate started looking and skirmishing around trying to find this bag, and he couldn't find it. And I think he then asked the manager, I was like, where's that bag? He's like, oh, it's from the baby section. And then he was like, oh, it's a baby's bag. And all these people were like, oh, well, we still want to see it. We still want to try it. And I guess they had told their sales associate, like, if they don't take it, we want it. Like, if they don't take it, we want to try it. And he's like, well, we don't have any more here. I can take you across the hall to the baby store. So this other couple, one of the couples goes with their sales associate to go to the baby store to try it on because they liked the way it looks so much. So we were creating buzz about this bag. The sales associate was like looking for it. He couldn't find it. He was like, what is this bag? What is this bag? Until he asked the manager. He was like very confused as to where this bag was or how he could get it. So basically we had created a little bit of buzz about this bag. And that in my mind was like, okay, obviously this is a cool bag. And it's not a bag that everybody's going to have because it is a baby bag. And so I decided to get it and he got it. This is the bag I got. Again, packaging. Beautiful. Had this beautiful ribbon tied around it. Okay, I mean, just look at this beautiful. It was tied so nicely. So I already took it out because I've already, whatever, but it was like each of the pieces were wrapped so nicely, like in this lovely wrapping paper, all wrapped up, came in this tote. But look, okay, so this is the bag. So like the same thing, you can wear it multiple ways, kind of like the multi-pochette. So you got this version with the strap. You can take this off and wear it as a little clutch. And then you have this little hook right here, which is actually, I think this is on the wrong way. Oops. It is on the wrong way. I mean, the attention to detail is really spot on. So then it has this little clip right here with a little star where you can attach this little coin purse. So you kind of wear it like that. And then I think you can adjust it that this is higher up or something. It's got these leather tabs on it. But yeah, you can wear it this by itself, or with the thing, with the strap. And it's really cute and like really affordable for Dior. And it says Dior right there. It's got the oblique pattern. It's got one inner pocket. That's about it. But like, so good. So yeah, and then it's got all these little cards and care books. It's little Dior authenticity card, another Dior booklet with weird, not suitable for children underage. Well, it is a kid's bag though. Dior, under 3 years of age. Okay. Mais j'adore Dior. I mean, I really was very impressed. So impressed that, so after we got this, kept on looking around, I didn't want to do it. Like I said, I didn't want to do the book tote. I asked about the saddlebag and like tried it on, and like the way it's structured, like basically like everything's going to fall to that bottom corner. And then when you open it, it'll fall out. And he even said, it's not a really well designed bag. And not something I would recommend you getting. Like he was like deterring me away, which I really appreciated. It was like not trying to sell me on something, but also being like honest and practical. And it was like the way it's structured, everything just kind of falls to that bottom corner. And it's like, it's a weird shape, right? Because like everything's gonna fall into that corner, and then when you open it, everything can fall out because of the way the zipper is and the placement. So there's no of that. But then, like I said, I love the packaging, and so I was like, I think I want to just get a bunch of small gifts. I asked and I looked at about like 3 or 4 different wallets and card holders. And at this point he had to go back to the floor. So he brought another sales associate who was super helpful and super nice and gave me his contact info as well. And I was like, when you come in, whatever. And he's the one that showed me the backpack and told me about all of the leather on the backpack and said, when you come in. But also he told me that they have a limit, just like they're like, so like all these brands are having limits now. So it's yours, I think 4 or 6 or 8 small leather goods every 6 months, and then 2 bags every 6 months, something like that, or 2 bags a year, something along those lines. And I know this because he opened up a book and he put the stickers of each of the things that I bought. He had a page it had my name on it, and it had a page and it had 8 squares on it. And he put each of the little retail barcodes of the 5 things that I bought and put 1 on each square to fill up 5 of the 8 squares. So I think it's probably 6 small leather goods and 2 bags a year or something like that. every 6 months. But that taking up my space so that I can't get any more, or it shows how many I bought and the barcode attached to my name so that I can't. And then these are all gifts, and I told them they're gifts. And also, like, which was really nice. So I picked out 4 different card holders to give as gifts, because you know I love giving my card holder gifts. And 2 were in the men's section, 2 were in the women's section. And I had to like go and explain and show it to them and have them get it. They do go very slow and take a lot of time. But then, so then once we were done, I was like, we need to go somewhere else. So I wanted to get back to Hermes before they close. And he was like, I can pack them up for you. He's gonna say it's gonna take time to package each one up and make them nice and presentable. He's like, I'm packing them up and you can come pick them up tomorrow, or I can have them delivered to your hotel. And I was like, thank you, I love you. I said, I'll come pick them up tomorrow. But then eventually I texted him because I couldn't go because I had this whole drama happen with Cartier, which I still have to talk about in my other video. But basically I just had him deliver them, and I said, please deliver them. And within an hour they were at the hotel. My front desk lady told me, and I just came down and picked them up. And he wrapped them each individually, you know, with this little thingy. Also, he put a little tag on each one to tell me which one was which, because they were wrapped so nicely. And I'm just gonna do a really quick unboxing of each of them just so you can see. But basically, I'm gonna give them the gifts like this. I'm just gonna do a really quick unboxing so you guys can see what I got. I'm gonna be trying to be careful, so I'm keeping the ribbons on and everything like that. And see, like, here's a little receipt of it being dropped off at my hotel and everything like that, and the signature. So I'm gonna just really carefully take off the ribbon. So I just took off the ribbon and try to keep it in so I can put it back on. But like, the attention to detail is just, like I said, ridiculous. So I'm gonna do my best to keep these really back in state, but basically, because I don't want to ruin them too much, but so they come in these boxes. I took the ribbon off, but the box is like this too. It's just as nice. I mean, it's really a nice box, like a decorative box. Like, I would keep this box. Also, other stores, sometimes if you go and say you bought something but weren't able to bring the packaging back, and you go to the store, they do. Dior, when I called their customer service, they were like, if you have a relationship with the store, maybe if you can, but usually they don't give extra boxes out because their boxes are so, you know, hand whatever. So yeah, so I like wasn't able to, because they're so, you know, their boxes are so unique and crafted, handcrafted. I think that they don't like to give out duplicates of them or whatever. Okay, there's like so much packaging in here. It's like really nice packaging. See, like, and then it's even like wrapped in a little thingy. Keep having these like folded stuff. I don't know. I just really like the packaging. I'm in love. Okay, I'm already ruining this. If you're getting this as a present, I'm sorry. I'll put it back together as nice as I can. If you're getting this as a present and watching, I hope you're not, actually. So I got this, the oblique card holder, basically the same as the bag, but with some black leather. Got 3 card slots on this side, 3 cards on that, and then 1 in the middle. So it's actually quite, you know, there's a lot. Most card holders only have 2, but this one's got the first one down here, 1, 2, 3, and then the top one, same thing on this side. It's, okay. I don't want to do this to all of them because I'm gonna end up ruining these. And I don't want to do that. Okay. I gotta also take a break because it's really hot and I'm starting to sweat. And cut. I'm just gonna show you what I got and not do all the unboxings. Okay, so then I also got this one, which is like a newer, rarer one in their new collection, in this like metallic silver one. Same thing, 6 card slots. And then I got this Lady Dior one. And it's got this little Dior keychain that's detachable, which is really cute because then you can like put it onto something else if you want. But it's the Lady Dior. I actually really like this one. Maybe I'll keep this. It is a little, it's not really my style. It's only got 2 on each side. Less pockets. Hey, Dior. Yeah, they all came in these boxes. They're all wrapped. Nasty unwrapping. Okay, but this is the last one I got, and this is actually, I think, my favorite one because it's like it was in the women's section, and I kept trying to describe it to him, and he was like, did not understand what I was saying. And then I had to go get it myself, and I pointed it out, and he's like, oh, that's a women's one. And I was like, well, you know, I really think it could be both. I have no idea where I'm going with this. I have no idea where I'm going with the story. It is my favorite one, I think, because it's just like a little bit different. It's my favorite one because it's different than a normal card holder, and it's kind of like an homage to one of their classic house bags, and become very popular again from, you know, one of their classic bags from the 90s that's now become popular again. And it's just like a different, like a little bit different of a bag. Anyway, it's the saddlebag card holder. So it's got the saddlebag shape, which is so cute, and then it's got a little D here, and it's got a back pocket, and then a snap closure, and 1, 2, 3 cargo pockets here with leather inside. This is really cute. It's really like little. I don't know. I really like it. And this is my last gift. And oh yeah, and also because of the little D, because it's going to their name starts with a D. I'm not saying who's getting it because they might be watching. I hope they're watching. I hope everyone I know is watching. I hope everyone that I'm getting gifts for is watching. Better watching. Okay, so that's everything about my Dior experience. Yeah, that's the gist of it. Great experience. Got his contact info. I'm gonna go back and see what else I can get in January. But have to stay within my quota. And like, I'm just like really excited to explore more of this brand. I really, really like it. I want to get something personalized with the pillow with my name or something like that. Definitely for sure. It's just luxurious. It just feels very luxurious. I'm really excited, and I really would love to hear you guys' thoughts on Dior. What you think? What you got? What you want to get? What you want me to look at? If you want me to look at something while I'm there. Also, again, price point way cheaper. Like, I mean, the wallets and the card holders were like maybe like $75 to $100 cheaper. Bag was a good $700 cheaper. Definitely, you know, saving something there after the VAT and everything like that. I want to say the book totes are like 3 to 4 in the US, and I think they were like 2 to 3 there. Anyway, that's all I got. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. Please smash that like button. If you like it, please share it with your friends and family. If you hated it, share it with your enemies next. I know your time is valuable. I know your time is precious, so I appreciate you spending your time here with me. Dior, j'adore Dior. I can't wait to do more Dior. Thank you guys so much. I love you. Bye.